Your earthly father provides to you, but guess what? It is the heavenly Father who is in heaven, who provides to that Father of yours. And that's why we each and every single day we always pray that our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy be done on earth as it is done in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and we continue in that particular one. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say once again, good morning to each and every single person that is just joining us. It is the Breakfast Puzzle with yours truly, Joseph Elshaddai, just right here on MCI Radio for African Voices. Launching the entire magic from Tirupati Mazima Mall, that is the MCI Media Hub, located in Kabalagala, just adjacent to the American Embassy. Making sure that I give you company as you go by. You probably one we could definitely call a public holiday sometimes, but I've actually passed around the streets. People are just running their daily errands at the end of the day. So I don't know if it's a public holiday to be celebrated. But for each and every single person who's observing this particular holiday as your home, as you are definitely doing some good things around your community, we just want to wish you the best in this particular one at the end of the day. Funny enough, it comes in on a Thursday. Probably some people's weekends always start on Thursday. I know a friend of mine, Emma, whose holiday starts on Thursday. So Thursday, die work. Friday, die work. Saturday, same thing. Sunday. So he's definitely going to enjoy this amazing holiday at the end of the day. 4 good days in this January. But as well, getting into our topical discussion today, of course, something that we are so much excited. Personally, I'm so excited to actually talk about. And of course, I earlier on told you that we'll definitely be sharing insights on it at the end of the day, on our standpoint today. Talking about issues to do with happiness, and of course, quite a number of different other things that we would definitely maybe look into at the end of the day. Why do people choose happiness regardless? Why do people choose happiness over certain things? I've always come to realize, and I've actually been, so much bothered by this particular one, happiness. For about 3 to 4 days ago, I've been thinking about this very thing. I'm like, why are people so happy even in times of crises? You understand? Even when the economy is not that good. Even when people are saying January is becoming January. You understand? Even when people are saying that probably school fees is nowhere to be seen, money is nowhere to be seen, rent is nowhere to be seen. So why are people choosing happiness over each and every single thing? Because in my own understanding, I would actually think if there is scarcity of some resources, we are going to be sad. But hey, there is a way God molded us as Ugandans. I would actually not speak for the rest of the other countries because this is where I come from. So as Ugandans, we are always happy regardless. We shall definitely be happy. We'll still be happy. Even when something happens, we'll still be happy. But I've been actually asking myself and wondering why. And we definitely have a running post on our social media platforms where I definitely want to direct you to go around there and of course share with us your thoughts on some of the things that we definitely going to be talking about here and there. And of course today we definitely do ask one simple question: is happiness a choice? If so, why do you choose to be happy? Go on to our Twitter handle, that is at MCI Radio UG, and share with us on that particular one. But of course, personally, I think many people, many happy people realize happiness is a choice, and it's up to them to actually intentionally choose it every single day. You will realize that happy people are not held hostage by their circumstances, and they do not seek happiness in people or even possessions. So in this particular segment and the conversation that we are definitely going to be actually looking into, we're definitely going to be able to understand, that when we stop chasing the world's definition of happiness, we begin to see the decision to experience happiness. And of course, that particular decision has been right in front of us all along. You understand? And of course, just choosing to be happy, you will find out that there are some benefits that you are going to actually also get and gain and benefit at the end of the day. But simply knowing that happiness is a choice is not even enough. Fully experiencing it still requires some decisions to choose happiness each and every single day. How then might each of us begin to experience this particular joy? Today, in this particular edition, I just want us to talk about how can we choose happiness today. day or each and every single day that comes by, how can we be able to actually choose happiness at the end of the day? So, go ahead and share with us your thought on our standpoint this beautiful morning, and let us hear your opinion or your say on that particular one.
The right to freedom of speech is the right to hold opinions without interferences. You do not need to be an expert to take a stand. What's your standpoint on our topic today on The Puzzle? The Standpoint, your opinion counts.
Straight up, I'm already in the happy mood, and of course, I can't be talking about happiness, and I'm all certain eventually, you understand? So I live what I say, and of course, I always want to say what I live, you understand? So I live for happiness, and I always choose happiness over each and every single thing at the end of the day. And of course, 16 minutes of 9 a.m. this amazing morning. It is the Breakfast Puzzle with yours truly, Joseph Elshaddai. I just want to actually say, and of course, maybe request you to check out Stories on Bites Cafe right here at MCI Media Hub. Of course, it will definitely serve you with the best Katogo. And of course, they always want to say that you do not need to go to Togo for you to actually taste Katogo. It is right at Stories and Bites Cafe, located at the MCI Media Hub. Check us out for all the best cuisines around Kampala. You understand? They definitely have the best, mocktails around Kampala as well, with the amazing barista. And that is Z256. Check it out. And of course, you don't need to thank me. Of course, you understand what I'm trying to say. But of course, getting into our topic of discussion today, something that we want us to discuss about. I earlier told you we're definitely going to be conversing and having an engagement on how to choose happiness. Today, we definitely want to always say that there are quite a lot of different things that come in our lives and go, but sometimes we do not realize them because we've not intentionally, recognized their impact in our lives. But one thing I will definitely tell you or share with you is to always count your blessings. You understand? You realize that happy people choose to focus on the positive aspects of life rather than the negative. They set their minds on specific reasons to actually be grateful. Number one, they express it when possible, and they quickly discover there is always something to actually be grateful for. Each and every single day, each and every single time you wake up, each and every single time you get a chance to live, always account that particular one blessing. It might actually not be the money that you've achieved. It might not be the profits that you've made off your businesses. It might not be that degree that you've attained or a particular milestone. But the fact that you are living, it is actually reason enough for you to be grateful and count that particular blessing at the end of the day. Some of us think life is entitled to us and we have to live. But hey, I'll tell you, there are quite a lot of scenarios that have happened of people that actually sleep very well without suffering from anything. But at the end of the day, in the morning they are dead and they are so do not think that it's an obligation for you to live each and every single day. Sometimes we are not entitled to some things even when we think that we are entitled. The other thing that I'll actually tell you about, if you definitely want to live the happiest days of your life, always carry a smile. A smile. Recently, I had some of my colleagues asking me, Elshaddai, do you ever get sad? Do you ever be angry? And do you ever, we've never seen you putting on a sad face. You're always smiling and laughing. Hey, guy. If I tell you my story, you do not know how far I've definitely come. There are days whereby happiness was a distant cousin, whereby happiness was nowhere to be seen in our home, even in our neighborhood because of the circumstances around us. But guess what? When I realized that, regardless of the circumstances, a smile is a therapy to me, I definitely carry it each and every single day. A smile is a wonderful beautifier, I will definitely tell you. But more than that, studies indicate that making an emotional filled face carries influence over the feelings, and of course processed by the brain as well. So our facial expression, the facial expression is what I'm talking about. It can influence our brain in just the same way our brains influence our face. In other words, you can actually you can program yourself to experience happiness by choosing, number one, to smile. Yes, not to mention all the pretty smiles you receive receive in return for flashing yours is also guaranteed to increase your happiness level at the end of the day. So before you actually expect other people to smile at you, before you saying everyone is sad here, are you happy? Are you sharing that smile back to people around you? So sometimes you definitely have to question, why is everyone happy? Why is everyone smiling? I remember them days where our parents used to tell us, Osekachi, Osinikachi. But I think they did actually know that there was, a therapy and something beautiful and amazing out of those smiles at the end of the day. Then lastly but not least, sometimes it's always good to share daily affirmations into your life. Yes, God. Daily affirmations, into your life are something super amazing. Affirmations are positive thoughts accompanied with affirmative beliefs and, of course, personal statements of truth. They are recited in the first person and, of course, present tense. I am not, we are. Because most of us actually fear to speak to ourselves, and we actually make it a general expression of feelings, and we're saying we are. And sometimes it is really hard for us guys, most especially when we are making the first move to ladies. Sometimes we shall always say we love you, but it's always I am. It is singular. So affirmations used daily can release stress, build confidence, and also improve outlook. For maximum effectiveness, affirmations should actually be chosen carefully on that particular one. So ladies and gentlemen, it is always good for you to be able to give these words of affirmation to yourself, and of course keep on moving at the end of the day. Still again, share with us your thoughts on this amazing conversation that we are asking, and of course run to our social media platform, that is at Twitter at MCI Radio UG, and be able to drop in your opinion and your take on this particular conversation that we are having. Alternatively, you can use our WhatsApp number, which is 0770 yes 53196 and we'll definitely be able to get your feedback on that particular one. Keep it MCI Radio for African Voices. This is a beautiful jam coming in from Isaiah Misamvu. Title of the song is Sanyu. I just want to appreciate each and every single person who chooses to be happy regardless. A beautiful reggae version of not even a reggae version, a beautiful reggae piece coming in from Isaiah Misamvu. It is called Sanyu, literally meaning laughter, joy, smiles, each and every single thing in that particular line. Enjoy it. I'll be back just in a bit, still again to share with you some of the ways that we can definitely choose to be happy today. Keep it MCI Radio for African Voices. We'll return shortly. Good morning.
MCI Radio for African Voices.